who doesn't love chocolate? It's sort of our ultimate sweet. Versatile, decadent, and exotic. I'm stopping in to visit my friend Jonathan, who I'm pretty sure has the best job ever. He's a chocolatier and he's going to show me everything I need to know about my favorite ingredient, chocolate. Hello.
Hey Claire, how are you?
I'm well, how are you doing?
Good. We are making chocolate truffles today.
Oh my gosh, I've eaten so many of them, but I've never made them with you.
So, would you like to help me?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay.
We're making chocolate truffles. What is the steps there? Like, I know that there's an exterior, there's sort of a hard chocolate shell, and then there's the beautiful creamy ganache on the inside.
Right, and ganache is chocolate infused with cream and a little bit of butter, and then whatever other ingredient we're throwing into it. So today we're making Mexican hot chocolate, which is going to be spicy and savory with a little bit of cayenne and cinnamon.
Oh gosh, it's one of my favorite flavors of yours.
I know, so we're going to have to eat the batter too.
Yes.
What we're doing right now is we're melting down chocolate to create a ganache.
I see you're using a double boiler for chocolate. What's the benefit of that?
So that helps it so that the chocolate never burns. So because it's not under a direct flame, it's just hitting the bottom and heating it, and then we won't get any burned chocolate because we don't want that.
No, and it's pretty delicate, so I could see how you'd want to melt it really gently.
Yeah.
Well, your dark chocolate looks beautiful. Are you using a special kind? I feel like you would because everything here tastes so delicious.
Absolutely. This is actually single origin dark chocolate, and the percentage on this one is 74%, and this one comes from Venezuela actually.
Why would you choose Venezuelan versus something else? What are the characteristics you get from that?
Well, I tend to love the South American chocolates because where they grow in the rainforest regions, they get this really nice fruity quality, so they tend to be a little sweeter without having to add as much sugar into them. And you see how beautiful this is. So this is all melting down, and it's like pretty much ready to go now to start our ganache.
Okay, so this is, we're not a ganache yet, this is just melted chocolate.
Exactly. So now we're going to put some cream into it and some of the special ingredients, and it will become ganache.
Yum. All right, well, looks like we're starting to do something.
Yes, so we are ready to make ganache. So we've got our beautifully melted chocolate. So let's pour the cream into the chocolate to start our ganache. You want to add it gradually, just like you're doing.
Okay.
And then we're going to whisk it together, just like so, and incorporate all the ingredients together.
Wow, you can see how thick that chocolate is.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I'm going to actually trade with you, Claire.
And is there anything I should know about how I'm whisking this?
So you want to continue to whisk it very gently, and you want to blend all the ingredients together, and as you can see, it's getting thicker and thicker, and that you're also cooling it down. So part of why you're whisking it is you're incorporating kind of the movement that's cooling it, because when we're going to pipe it into the shells, it can't be too hot or else it's going to melt the shell. So now, like at this stage, I would say we should add in the cayenne and the cinnamon.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to do it to taste.
And I noticed that you're adding these ingredients at the end. I mean, does it have to do with anything other than just maintaining the texture?
Well, part of why I'm adding these at the end is that part of what I enjoy about the Mexican hot chocolate truffle is the burn happens at the end. By infusing this right at the end, you only are going to get the spice at the end. And you see, look at how spicy that is.
It's, you know what, it really is going up into my nose, but I kind of like it. So, no, it's beautiful.
Now I'm going to add in some cinnamon.
This smells amazing.
Yeah. Don't you just want to swim in it?
Yes, I do.
This is pretty much ganache.
Wow. Can I try some?
Yes. It's actually not that spicy.
It's really not that spicy. That's really good.
Now the burn definitely picks up tomorrow.
Oh.
So it's kind of still, when we mix it together, the flavors are still infusing.
They're still mingling, and so tomorrow it'll have a much bigger kick.
Oh yeah.
Now what's the next step?
So now we're gonna take the already done ganache and put it into my makeshift piping bag, and then we're gonna pipe it into my chocolate shells that I prepared earlier. I think you gotta get to work, Claire.
Oh man.
So you're just gonna pipe them in, and you wanna fill them almost to the top, but just leave a little space so we could add chocolate at the end.
And so these are little hardened shells that you've made ahead of
Perfect.
time.
Yeah, exactly. So if you wanted to do this at home, you can cool the ganache and then use a scooper like a
melon baller?
Exactly. And then do these small scoops of chocolate, and then you can roll it in cocoa powder, or you could then dip it into another round of chocolate.
So I finished filling the molds. What's the next step?
So after we fill the molds, we're gonna take these into the chocolate dipping room where the magic happens, and we are going to cover them in chocolate, wait for it to set, and then pop them out, and they will be beautiful like so.
They look beautiful.
Well, how about tasting it?
Okay. The best part.
The best part. Oh, and you did it just the way you're supposed to. My chocolates are definitely 2-bite truffles.
I love how it tastes exactly like a Mexican hot chocolate.
Absolutely. How about another one, Claire?
Okay. Twist my arm.
I know, force you.